so long. Ooh, or Who knows? That's what we're but don't let oh it's unnamed supposed to. Okay. Oh, kind Oh.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit. I think I can turn this down a little bit. Wait for this to load. I'm not gonna load up anything else. We're doing everything in here anyway. We're just essentially playing around this the grid modeling tool, which is really fun, to be honest. But the reason I like it is that it reminds me of how Jedi Knight used to work. This will take forever. Give me a second. Do we have, does anybody remember? Does anybody remember? Jedi Knight Jed Editor. Oh my god, here you go. Any pictures of it? There you go. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Oh, yeah. Thanks for not listening to my clicks. That's super helpful. That worked. Any videos of using this thing? No. No. Too old. It's too old. Jedi Knight 2, too old. Jedi Knight 1 with, hey, check it out. With full motion video cutscenes. Badass. Yeah. Anyways. So this is what that thing looked like. It was all done through like you get a box and you push and pull on it. So that's this modeling mode is super familiar to me, and I'm kind of happy they added it. And they only added it in like 5.3 or something like that. So yeah, this is how I remember making levels. NJed, is that new Jed? And, looking at just to see if there's anything there. Oh my god, there's something there. Wow, there you go. Updated 2 years ago. Wow, that's great. I might come back to that, but I also have an actual level I'm working on here. So let's hop back into that. Oh, sweet. That whole thing is like broken and gone. Oy. See why I hate crashes, eh? Gone. Like I never. I got the point light is here. The point light is here. So that means that at some point somewhere, it must be the actual file for the bits that got messed up. Eh? Well then, I guess we'll have to redo this. But we have an idea of where we want to go with it, right? That's good, I guess. Let me just double check as my grid. Okay, let's do this. Let's set this back to 50. I thought that's a pretty good number. Walk for step 1. Show grid, show gizmo. Really? Didn't know you could do that. Oh. I'm going to save this preset as mine. It's not great. It's not a great name. All right. Let's try and like recreate what oh my god. Let's get this back up and where we were before. All right, so we had our this one. 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then we had this. And then a little bit more. And then this turned into a ramp that will probably make them stairs because right. And then what else did we have before? We had a big door off to the side with one, two, three, 1, 2, 3, and this is going to be that. Let's go ahead and make, I'm going to move this door that we made here, small door, I'm going to move it close to the side. And small door over here. Doesn't make sense, does it? No, it don't. All right, hold on. Put over here. Turns out that made sense before. And then this one will be closer to here. Like this. And on top of that, all that, we'll put a roof. A roof. So I want that space. So let's. Oh, nope. Let's actually let's finish off this door first. That's like a big door size, right? Okay, and then the smaller doors. Hold on. Next, this. Save this. I'm actually going to do a wall. I think that's what happened before. Move them next to here. Now that's been like on for a while. Now that I did a reboot, it's not like stealing the focus as much. 3? Is that enough? Except now it's stealing focus. Is that too low? Because that's only 1 cube difference from a big door, right? Let's take a look. Let's take a look with our own eyes. This seemed too low. No, that actually seems just great. That does seem just great. And this seems a little bit bigger than it should be, which is why I want it to be. Yeah, all right. I take it back. That was perfect. That is a good size. All right. Um, 5. This is going to be 3. Oh, just don't. All right, and then we'll accept that. All right, so this is kind of like our basic room. So, and my original idea was that after this will be a nice big like thing. I'm just gonna see, does this make this light up better? No, no. All right, whatever you say, brah. I assume once I build that out, oh, so, all right. So edit existing asset. So what I'm going to do is all I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this at table. And then I'm going to do the cube grid. That's a new one. Cube grid. Creating new asset. All right. So let's make this a big hall. That looks cool. And this will be where our stairs will be, I think. That makes sense. And then this will be like our big go into our references. Let's start with the castle that shall not be named. We have the big stairs here, and I think in the other one we also have the big stairs. Actually, let me there we go. Let's so in both cases we have this. This one is not so good. It has like these small stairways on either side. This is much more abstract. Most of the other references I've seen has like a big hall with a nice stairway, and that's kind of like, or like a stairway is part of the first things that you see when you come into the house. So I think that's what we're going to do here. Let's make this like this. Maybe a little bit smaller. Is that too big? That's good. That looks good to me. Bam. And then we'll have the stairs in the middle here. Let's do that first, actually. Or the other idea I was having was like there's two stairs or like split stairs, like it goes right up to the second story. Um, so that's kind of like some ideas there. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Let's kind of rough because I'm not sure. Hmm. Actually, the two stairs seems good to me. And what we can do is we can make just one stairway in the middle. Sorry, one stairway in the middle, and then maybe some things on the side as like the block line of sight and or decoration. So if we have so over here, let's make it 8. No, 6. No, let's make 8. But essentially, you're saying, and that's kind of like what our second story is. No, let's make it nice. Then this is our stairway. Because we are, again, double check that's where I think it is. Just kind of blocking this out a bit. We can just make that a ramp. As long as that's less than 45 degrees and looks like it, that looks good to me. Cancel. Hold on. Sorry. What I want to do is have a little bit of mezzanine above this. So let's go ahead. Bring that out so that mezzanine will hang over this. And then this part here will be the stairs. These corners. Looks good. Done. Accept it. It's going to generate stuff. Let's save all to make sure I don't lose it. And then above here is where we'll have the mezzanine. The mezzanine is 4, but it should go like, hold on. It should go back because it's gonna have an upper story here. So if we put this at, what's that? 4, 5, 6, that 6, 8. There, I guess, and then it looks even, so well, it's probably right. All right, and then we'll give it some walls, eh? answer is it didn't make all the way. Now we know. This one's going to be 3 again, probably. Let's find out. Yeah, because they were pretty even. Oh, no, really? All right. All right, so all right. Let's accept table run. So this is our foyer. We're all going to spawn in here, and these 3 doors will be locked. And then when the game starts, then we can walk out here. You go up these stairs. And to the mezzanine where we can look over this. We'll probably put something. I still got my tracer on. Yeah. So over here, we'll have to put something interesting to cover up the fact that there's something there. That ceiling's going to be lower than this ceiling, right? What will it be? I don't know. Let's use references. What's the second floor of this look like? I think that's the 3rd floor. Maybe. How does this work? Go up there and it goes up. Oh, it's just gonna go around. All right, I see. All right. I opened one of those before. Oh, that's okay. All right, so there's goes around and around and around. I've got a big one in the middle, right? So we'll have to have another kind of stairway going around if we want to have more than one story, which I haven't decided yet. Let's look at what else we have on the 1st floor. What do they have? They've got a formal dining room. They have a library. They've got more foyer. That's interesting that their foyer is tea for them. That's how they get their extra space. Interesting. Family dining, smoking room, parlor. All right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm making myself sick. I'm sorry. All right. Let's shrink this. Let's do something like this, where this actually is like kind of like too dark. Hold on. No, I just want another one. I just want another one. Oh, I can do it from up here, can't I? Lights, point light. Thank you. I pick a good spot. A little bit higher, maybe, so I kind of let's up this area. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be super bright because shut up. All right. So we've got this big hall. Maybe what we want to do for the big hall is not have it so big. Or this is interesting what I've done here. Back up. Here we go. That's right. Oh my god, it looks like Jedi Knight. So I put the ramp off kilter to this one. Maybe I should put it like even to this one. And then yeah, I think that feels better. Give me a second. So if I take this, right now this is from here to here lined up, but from here to here off by one big cube, right? A big cube. I don't want it off by big cube. All right. So let's do this. Let's move this over one, like move the entire room over. How do I do it? Oh, that's what I want. It doesn't. Oh no. Oh no. You know what I could probably do? I could probably crush it to the ground using the push. There you go. Like it was never here. This bit. I can get rid of that really easy using. There we go. All right, so now we move the stairs to line up with that, right? So we should move the room to line up with that. Just say, well, it's off to the side, too bad. Or maybe not. Maybe not. So you just get more nuts the more you do. I bet this is what this guy who said, let's make it look like this. Oh, he's like, this is nuts. This isn't how it should be. But we're doing it anyway. All right. There. Second story. When you come into here, so kind of like essentially, so when you're doing like an actual shooter, right? You think about lines of sight. So you're like, okay, I come into here, I'm standing here, I can shoot everybody like over there and up there, and you put stuff to block those views. In this game, we're not shooting, but line of sight is important because if you do a murderous thing and someone can see it, they automatically get the you murdered somebody clue, and they should be able to go and call the cops right away. Or maybe not. Maybe they need evidence. I don't know. Who knows? But that would be like, maybe I have to like do a thing where it's like, oh yeah, um, eyewitness is worth this many points with the cops, and you're essentially getting enough clues to convince the cops. The points and clues to convince the cops. Anyway, the point is that line of sight is still actually important here. So having something blocking these views. So this is a view down, which is fine. I'm okay with that. And then this is a view up to there, which is also fine. I'm okay with that. Um, so we've got this big thing here. I like the idea that maybe the doors to the next room could be over here, or kind of like off to the side, maybe. So not over here. That means you can look over there. So having the doors that go off the side back here are nice. And then as we come into this room, we know we can look here. But that'll give you a sight to these two doors I just mentioned. So would it make sense to put something here to block that view? Let me look at this. The reason I'm going to look at this one in particular, is it's got this essentially spiral staircase going up, right? Going up here, around, and around, and around. That might be a good way for us to, instead of having one giant one here, we can say, okay, you come into the next room, and we do something with it. So if you look at here, there's like a this fireplace. We can't do that because we already have fireplace there. And then maybe we can just have it come up the side like this, put the mezzanine there, and then we can start doing something different here. So like, this is off kilter already, right? We moved that staircase, but hmm, yeah, let's not go nuts. Let's not go nuts to begin with. Let's just try and make another room off of this one. If we look over here, there's like a dining hall. We look at even this one. They've done similarly where there's stuff on the side that is not, that is right to the side of here, but it doesn't totally match up with this one. I think we should probably do that on this one here. So what I'll do, create a new asset. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Actually, cancel. We will select this, edit this. Let's push this in. And then unselect it, make a new one, and we'll make this another room. Maybe this will be our parlor. And instead of going up there, like that, this actually goes into this room here. somehow. I'll just leave it as it is. Make some walls. So let's make this a lower wall that can be like, you know, kind of like a more intimate room. And what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this, I'll leave this open, kind of, as an indication I want a big window here. Yeah. And why don't I give this a ceiling now? I can. And then save all, because if I don't and it crashes, I'll lose it again. Then I will look squarely at that. Perfect. Right. And yellowy, because why not? I don't know why. I don't know why I'm looking only like yellow. Seems like the right thing to do. And then somehow we'll have a way in here. Maybe it should be an angle. Angle wall. And we have our big room. We can go up the stairs to the mezzanine that looks down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a roof on here too. It's going to be off kilter because we don't know how to build. That's okay. We'll just make a step up of whatever room is in here. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Our foyer looks like this. Maybe we'll have a chair or two. And a fireplace. Should I add the chair right now? I'm not sure. Then we have another room over here. Have to be a room? Can it be a hallway? Room off to the side? Probably could. What kind of room would there be? The frickin' toilet. Of course it's gonna be a toilet. No, we what should be here? I don't think I should have exactly the same as what they had. That seems it's dumb. Um, and Dr. Lucky. That's a good idea. So it says greenhouse, so maybe a sunroom here type thing. Don't usually have on front of the house, would you? Maybe that's a way to another stairway. Just use that little bit of space for like a second stairway. So that's a good idea. So if I take this, I stretch it out here like this, it's a little bit ahead. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit more ahead, like that. Come in there, and you start going up here on like an angle, and then you have like another way out here. So maybe I need more. Hold on. Then we can do something like put a door here, like this. Right? Almost like we're saying this end of the house is like working area, right? So maybe that's leads to like a kitchen or something. I guess I should make sure I have a dining room since that's in the name of the game. Um, make this make a little hallway in here, and this can be our dining room. And in the back, we'll start having stuff like a hallway. Because right now I have no hallways. I'm hallway. I'm anti hallway apparently. Um, are hallways good? Maybe. Hallways bad? Maybe. Who knows? With that in mind, maybe cancel. That in mind, maybe what I really need to do about this room is make it all way. You know what I mean? So I got that. just I'll start with just this one. That's it. I think that's the way to think about it. I'll just start adding this here. It doesn't have to meet up with that, right? That will make your natural hallway, right? That's your dining room. Maybe this will be like a kitchen, and then we can put a bathroom somewhere else. One thing I want to do here, I want to have a space that's like, this is the table, the dining room table. There's not much. It's occupying space. I want it to be the space, probably not. Hold on. All right. This space will be, oh, you can't go by because this is a dining room table. Maybe a little bit less big, like down to here. Let's see, what else do we want to do in here? We always said we don't want to have a door right there. It gives too much. You get here and you see it cross there. Oh, actually, that's not so bad, actually. Because if you come out this door, right, if you come out this door, you see this door, but this door is blocked still. So that's not even, we haven't even decided if that's a door yet, right? That's actually maybe an okay place to put this door. Okay, so this is this one. I'm gonna edit it. All I need to do to make a door. Bam. In, you can like sit down or not sit down. Much more room on that side than this side. Fix that. Let's do a quick walk around and see how that feels. So we're all gonna way around in here. Hello, 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 hello. It opens up. some stairs. That's a dining room table here. Dining room area. That seems tall. I can shrink that up, can't I? Yeah, it says tall. That's taller than the tall door. See, this is why you gotta walk around. This is a normal door. A normal room that seems spacious because I put a window there. This hole that doesn't exist, I don't know if I should still have it there or what. Okay, so let's I don't know what I just did. I think that's what the yeah, it's a normal size. Now it's a normal size door. Now we made this. Is it going to be a hallway? And then you come out, maybe another door over here. Okay, back here. Stable. Back here, let's have feel like having like some sort of I don't know, sunroom type thing. That's what I imagine, or maybe not even sunroom. Maybe sunroom. Who knows? What's this top floor gonna look like? I feel like I'm just gonna end up with empty space here, but no one's gonna see it because it's my house I'm making. So shut up. So let's see. Maybe so up here we've got this, right? Let's have I feel like the back should have some rooms. The back upper floor should be like where rooms start. Don't want to go all the way around it. It feels like a hotel. Or maybe that's the point. That's not the point, but like maybe this is a little bit I'm having stare regret. I'm having stare regret. I kind of want to have this so you overlook, but you can't come straight down. You have to go another way, right? So if we have this, and then you get the situation where I need to put something in here. Maybe another fireplace? Maybe this is actually where the fireplace is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I need some lights. I need a light. Hold on, let me see if I can get it to just add from here. All that so I can get rid of these stairs. Uh, oh, geez, I didn't even do the stairs right when I read them. Okay, I got rid of the stairs. Except for this little bit here. Okay, so what we can do is in the middle of this. Excuse me. We got our door that opens right into the middle of this. I kind of like the idea that it's a little bit off kilter. It's okay. And what we'll do is we'll make this fireplace chimney thing, right? So that will go up to the top of the house, wherever that may be. And that gives you a similar feel. You come in this door, you can still see those two. You come in this door, come out this door. Oh, 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 don't go so fast. That's, if I put that other door right on the other side of that, it can be blocked by that. See, yeah, I like that. I like that better. And then the stairs can go somewhere else. Maybe that's what my mystery room can be. Um, Actually, I like the. How's this for an idea? We put the stairs like over here. So you come out and you want to go up. You go out over here and it goes up, 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 and turns around, and then you get to this hallway, and that's how you get up to here. Is that crazy? Is that wrong? Is it stupid? Or maybe even just kind of like up here, goes up this way, and that's how you hide the fact that this cuts into there. The stairs actually go right up the side, and then turn, go up, side, turn up, like that. That crazy? It's probably crazy. I mean, I like it. If we do like, I kind of like the idea that I might not get enough room for two people to go by. I think there's enough room with 5 blocks. Where's our dude? Where's our dude? Cancel. This dude. Grab this. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the one. All right. Put the dude here. There we go. Fun. Let's turn the dude to look at. Where we go. There we go. There's the dude. And let's do this. Give a little bit of space. four, four across, five across, five across, and then up to this to a reasonable amount. How's that? That's so like non-committal. I like the idea. Oh, all right. So the reason this gets longer is because we're going to put the stairs going up past it like this. So what's that? 250, 900, 250. Yeah. And then we'll set this to corner mode. Grab this corner. And we'll go up. Let's go this way so we can see where it's going. Up. Should look reasonably stair-like. Hold on. Let's let's see. Oh my god. You might. Oh my god, you have to verify I'm a human being on fucking looking upstairs. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Spiral staircase. No, spiral staircases. Fucking disaster. Ugh. Ugh. What a terrible look to click on. $30 and $35. This is one of those things where it's like, it looks nice, but I don't think that'd be. Let's see. At a reasonable angle, we're already at the second floor, right? With this length. Oh, we'll cancel this. Let's do more of a short. To go. Wait. We counted 10 to go up to there, right? So I should just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Am I wrong about this? I can do that. And then. Hold on. I got outside this. I think that's right. Oh, wrong. right? It's 5. I'll do 5 that way. There we go. Wait. Oh. 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 Not what I expected. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Let's do this the other way, opposite way. Let's say by here, we want the landing by here, right? Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Want this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives us our landing. And then we don't keep this. We'll bring the corner down. Right? Not what I'm going to do. Cancel. Need to be on the other side for this one. I wish I didn't put that roof there now. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how big I want my landing. There we go. We got it. We can corner mode this corner down. There we go. And next step. We'll re-add the roof later. And we'll re-add this wall later. Let's figure out how it works. All right, so now pick whatever this is. And a little bit out there, just enough so I can grab it. All right, so and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not like absurd. I don't think it is anyways. Excuse me. Oh no, oh no. And then we're on the second floor. I don't think that's absurd. I think that's a perfectly okay kind of like a stairway. And then as we go up, this will just go up. And this okay, here, this is my hot take. Grab this, right? This is our whole thing, right? Take this. It's actually going to be a smaller room. To accommodate saying, Dell, there's a hole there. I'm like, yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Maybe it'll be a secret way through the back. Yes, big nuts. Go, Harry Potter yourself down the stairs. Accept, and then I'll edit this guy. Question is, should I extend that wall down or should I let you see up as you walk up? Interesting thoughts. I think that's actually, no. It should be a wall because we want this mezzanine to come out of nowhere, right? Or not, yeah, the mezzanine just kind of appears. This should be a wall. And then that leads you into here, the second floor, the whole kit and caboodle. Question is, how big is this second story? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe a short story, I guess. Maybe an attic and a roof after that, I guess. 7, 6, 6. 7. That's 7. There we go. And so we should make sure that the whole, this room being this room, does that. What do we do about this? I can figure that out later. Oh, 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 oh. I'm looking at something. Oh, I'm inside the chimney. That was what was happening. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at how that works. That is why I want it to. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. We'll find out. We all spawn inside of here. Doors unlocked. Could go here. It's kind of dead end, but hopefully I think I'll have more room after that, so there should be a door there. Um, there's this big hall. The door there. I mean, I feel like there should be a door very close to there. I don't think it should be that long. Um, an actual dining room. Stairs. Second floor. So let's see. I have stuff back here for sure. Maybe kitchen stuff over here. Maybe another room over here on the first floor with the door coming out here. Let's see. Stairs up, goes that way. Definitely thinking whatever we put over here, don't put it directly here. Make a little hallway on it. But before I do that, let's make that happen. Maybe that big. That's your parlor. And that makes sure that this section here kind of remains a hallway that we can like get trapped in, etc. I think that's a good start. I do think I'll need to have like some sort of time to like figure out how this all fits together. Oh, I need that hallway there. I can't go right through. I should do that before I wrap up, shouldn't I? Hold on. Let's make this hallway so I can be rest assured I don't like screw it up. Let's see. Go there. This. Add a door there. Probably will add a way back the other way. And then we have kind of like this area for a banister. Yeah, I think that works out. Question mark, question mark? Probably. Right? definitely gonna need like a room here. That's not just a closed-in hallway. And then somewhere back here, we'll need a second stairwell. They have two ways up and down. And that probably, so we can call that like working hallway. There's we got this way. We can go through here. This is, I don't know what we're going to do that yet. Maybe I should put a dresser here. Some stuff. We got this going. I'll have a wall here for some. Guess I'll have to make bedrooms. Then we have our upper way. We look down. And then we'll have some more kind of like working stuff over there. Okie dokie. I think that's a good place to stop right now. I mean, it looks vague. It looks wacky, but a lot of in kind of like the reading I've done, these things end up looking wacky, and they would constantly be, it's constant renovations on these things. The fact that you watch these TV shows and they're done is because they're done. But when they're in use, there's constant renovations, and they all end up looking weird and wacky. Unless they were super rich, in which case they all look non-weird and non-wacky because they tend to tear the entire thing down and rebuild it, which is just as gonzo bonkers as constant renovations, in my opinion. But that's kind of a good place to start. I hope. We'll see. Yeah. We'll also need, now, I definitely need a bathroom on both floors. Kitchen should have some food in it. So I feel like the kitchen should be over here because there's dining room and like the kitchen will be there. Back can be like the back. And also, one thing I will be doing, I hope, actually, hold on, I'm gonna save it. And just in case, I don't think it'll be bad. I'll screw up enough to merit it, but you never know. Let's drop it in drop a commit here just in case. I don't know what's going on. It all changes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. And then let's try it. I just might be an actual like disaster. So everything back here. Oh, it's not a disaster. It's actually relatively like calm and serene. Oh, that's such a good. Yeah. So I do want to add some landscape because there's going to be a garden, not a big one, and then also I have I guess a big house that has been converted since it's later in the future to a garage. So a carriage house, but a garage with a car in it that I can, explode, walk somebody into a big shed as well. Tools, which would be good. Let's see, new landscape, enable. Oh, I don't. I don't know how. Ooh, sculpt. Okay. Landscape. All right. Is create new world. I don't know. I just need a little bit of the front and a little bit of the back, and then yeah, that's something I have to deal with later on, to be honest. But there will be a landscape will be good, and then I'll have a nice little, and making the front look front. That's another thing that's gonna be. So it's not just the inside, but there's an outside, and there's things on the outside as well to figure out. Because you should be able to get out here and do things like get on the roof and maybe have a little power line or a phone line that goes off to the side or whatever, that kind of thing. But yeah, I think this is a good spot. This is a good spot. I mean, now that I'm here, I have no clue how it works. I'm not gonna try it, but that's kind of the future. We've got sort of a mishmash manner how it's going on here. I do have to light it, but that's something I have to figure out and block out like more stuff like this table. So kind of block out, I'm gonna put like a thing in here, or we already have this guy here. So that means that our door will be somewhere over there, right? Yeah. And maybe a wall back there. Oh, hell, maybe the board is just on the other side of this. Yeah, and yeah, I think this is looking good so far. Yeah, so this tool, if you're not familiar with it, is apparently relatively new. It really reminds me of working in Jedi Knight, so that's super cool. I'm not sure, like each one of these things is like a static mesh, which is kind of weird to me. I mean, like, that's how it rolls, and I'll see if I need to do something wacky to make it not be like weird. The only bad thing about doing it this way is that I'm gonna have to I probably have to do some modularity in here. I feel like that's gonna bite me if I do too much here. Probably a good measure of how big something has to be is the fireplace, right? Actually, no, the fireplace is kind of unique. I don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Actually, a good measure, I think. Hold on. It would be. I'm back to modeling. Let's see. So, maybe it would be great if I say, okay, our measure, our standard kind of thing is this. That's like 5 by 250 by 350. And then maybe we can add more, because this is to make it go up higher, and because this is going to be blank space. Yeah. So making sure that is like a certain amount, or maybe this is like actually another 5, or is that too crazy? Or am I more like I'm going by 3s, one side of the door, other side of the door, other side of the door, and maybe this should be a slightly smaller room. Another thing to think about. But yeah, I am kind of happy with that. That was fun to do. Is it gonna exist in the final game? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? but it's a neat layout right now, and it's a fun tool to use. So yeah, let's just leave it at that, and then we'll come back and do some more of that next week. See ya.